Introduction to cells. For approximately 180 years, biologists have recognized a cell as the basic unit of life. A cell is composed of many smaller parts called organelles, which contribute to its total operation. Although a variety of cells exist, they frequently share common organelles. A knowledge of the basic structure of cells is necessary in order to understand life processes of both simple and complex forms of life. Discovery of cells. The first time the word cell was used to refer to these tiny units of life was in 1665 by a British scientist named Robert Hooke. Hooke was one of the earliest scientists to study living things under a microscope. The microscopes of his day were not very strong, but Hooke was still able to make an important discovery. When he looked at a thin slice of cork under his microscope, he was surprised to see what looked like honeycomb. Hooke made the drawing in the figure below to show what he saw. As you can see, the cork was made up of tiny units, which Hooke called cells. Cork cells, this is what Robert Hooke saw when he looked at a thin slice of cork under his microscope. What type of material is cork? Do you know where cork come from? Soon after Robert Hooke discovered cells in cork, Anton van Leeuwenhoek in Holland made other important discoveries using a microscope. Leeuwenhoek made his own microscope lenses, and he was so good at it that his microscope was more powerful than other microscopes of his day. In fact, Leeuwenhoek's microscope was almost as strong as a modern light microscopes. Using his microscope, Leeuwenhoek discovered tiny animals such as rotifers. Leeuwenhoek also discovered human blood cells. He even scraped plaque from his own teeth and observed it under the microscope. What do you think Leeuwenhoek saw in the plaque? He saw tiny living things with a single cell that he named animalcules, or tiny animals. Today, we call Leeuwenhoek's animalcules bacteria.